I'm your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. Good morning from Braintree in England. You can see that everywhere is quiet. There are 10 cars parked in this place where I am domiciled, and there are about 5 owners of apartments here. I have not heard any horn since I came here. This is a suburban part of London. I have not heard any horn since I came here. I have discovered that development is associated with orderliness. Orderliness. Noise, there are 2 types of noise, or is it noises now? One is productive noise, like the sound of an engine is productive noise. It has a regulated frequency, a harmony. The sound from a factory is productive noise. It is regulated. But unregulated noise or unregulated sound is noise. It is irritating. One of the questions I answered in physics in 1976 was, what is the difference between sound, noise, and music? And I answered that sound is a form of energy produced by vibration, while music is coordinated, synchronized, and regulated sound, while noise is sound of uncontrolled frequency. I have found out that disorder and poverty are very close together. Disorder, noise, and lack of mental capacity to articulate and reason are very closely associated. And so, as we're crossing border control in the UK, there were some countries, Japan, US, Australia, Canada, that had their own area for passport control. Their lines were shorter. They were treated with speed. Though where we went through, there were also cultures they related to us, the British tradition. But I found out that those of us with passports from countries whose economies were not doing well were lumped together. And so the value of your passport is directly related to your productive capacity, directly related to the value people have for your country. The house I am resident now, my classmate came here years back when we were in medical school to train. He came with only the UID card and his international passport. He didn't need a visa. If I tell you the number of documents I have had to fill to get a visa here is enormous. No matter your position in Nigeria, no matter the amount of dirty money you have stolen, you can see the houses are very small here. No matter the big mansion you own in Nigeria and your display of wealth, you are an unrecognized citizen from a noisy and disorganized country. Same with many countries in Africa. I suspect that people with South African passports might be better treated because of their relationship with the UK. But we have the same relationship with the UK, but we have refused to progress. Instead, we have chosen to become house flies. House flies and maggots, like as I said, they defecate where they eat and they put disease and rot where they eat. Many of those who have benefited from the wealth of Nigeria, who schooled here, are the ones who defecate and put disease in Nigeria. People like Buhari, the president, current president, all of them, they've enjoyed the benefits. I hear the president is sneaked into the UK recently now from France. They've benefited from the wealth of our nation, from good education, from exposure to what is here, and their children too. But they put corruption and decay in our society. It is shameful, it is painful. And for those of you who think that, well, there are some lousy people that come to my channel to make comments about break Nigeria up. When you break Nigeria up, check what one part of the country that has angels. Let's take the eastern part of Nigeria. That's where you have Soludo dealing with ritualists, dealing with all kinds of wicked people. If you go to the south, that's where you have people like Akpabio, Wike, and all the others that EFCC has called to come and account for up to ₦1 trillion. No good roads, same wicked people. You go to the middle belt, the same wicked people. You go to northeast, northwest, go to southern and southwest, same wicked people. It's not breaking Nigeria that is the problem. Even the family you come from, there's wickedness there. The small community you come from, there's wickedness there. What we need in this country is a mental reorientation. You can see cars passing in the background, very calm, and even the cars here, their noise level very low. I was telling my classmates that I was afraid to laugh loud because I'm not hearing any noise. If you bring a madman to this place, he will behave himself because even the demons here are civilized demons. All those Nigerian demons, when you are casting them out, they must first spin the person like a propeller and they must break plastic chairs before they go. Very destructive spirit. I'm so glad to be here. I've traveled extensively. I was not expecting to have inspiration in the UK because nearly every person has come here and many Nigerians are born here. But the truth of the matter is that those born here, because in the airports I saw Sheikhs, I saw Indians, I flew with an Iranian. Their orientation and their disposition to life is totally different from their home countries. But let me say this quickly. I met different nationalities as I was flying from Turkey to the UK. Nearly every person loves his country or her country. They wish that their country was much better. And I pray that the next generation after our own will have a different orientation, make their countries much better so that our grandchildren can have value for where they come from. I posted a picture of my granddaughter this yesterday night, and I was just thinking, would she like to come to Nigeria to stay? That's a big question. It will be difficult for children who grew up in this environment to want to come and reside in Nigeria. But there is hope. I still have hope that something drastic, something dramatic is going to happen and change will come. Whoever knew that countries, I won't mention the names of the countries to put me into trouble, but something drastic will happen and this country will change. I remain Dr. Charles Apoki. I can't speak loud because the place is so quiet. I have a webinar coming up on the 18th and on the 19th of this month. Send a message to +234 80 21 21 92 62 to register you. Somebody is coming to pick me around 2 o'clock to go out to central London. That side might be noisier, but it's productive noise. However, I came with papers for the 3.5 acres he bought from me years back. I came with papers. So we have properties for sale, and your properties are secure in my hand. God bless you. I remain Dr. Charles Apoki. I will be celebrating my 66th birthday in Glasgow. I will do a video concerning that just in a while. God bless you. Good morning from Braintree in England.